Välkomna till Kungliga Tennishallen Stockholm Open, och idag har vi en eminent gäst, ingen mindre än första sidade Grigor Dimitrov. Grigor, welcome back to Stockholm. Great memories from here 4 years ago, your first ATP title. How does it feel to be back?
It's magnificent. I think every time coming out here, I think it's a very special place for me. I lived here also at some point in the past, so that was a great moment for me. Winning that first title here was even more special. I used to practice here as a kid, so it really brings back a great memories for me. And I think every year it's just pretty different in a way, but every time you come back, it feels the same. So court is always great. I'm very excited to come play in front of the Swedish crowd, and I'm just super excited again overall to just step out and compete. And this is some of the final weeks of the year, so I just always want to do well.
And you practiced here yesterday and brief session today. What are your thoughts about the surface? The players say that the surface is a little bit faster this year.
I think it's a little bit faster than the previous years, but I don't mind it at all. I like it. I like the way it is, and I think that's the best thing is you can always accumulate. So this is always I think a time for you to kind of manage the surface, manage yourself, manage everything else. I mean, those are little details that I think at the level that we are at right now, I think it's kind of easy to manage. But you know, it's never easy for anybody. But I think once you find that right formula for it, we need to just embrace it and go on and play some tennis.
I spoke to Wilander here yesterday, and he said because of the faster surface, he thinks you're very much the favorite here this year.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you agree?
I mean, I don't want to favor myself that way, but of course I appreciate that. I think the field is overall pretty tricky. Quite a few good, talented players that are pretty good, especially indoors. As you said, the surface is a bit faster. Everybody has been serving pretty well. I mean, I saw the draw, and I think everybody can serve pretty good. So I'm sure it's going to come down to a few points here and there. So I think the key is really to be very well prepared, and I think ready for anything, and just be ready to compete.
Another thing is that the Hawkeye is back from not being here last year. What does that mean to you as a player? Does it give you more safety or confidence on that?
It's type of security thing. I think it's important for a player to have that. I think he's also ease up the referee a little bit, because you know he has also a little bit of a net to kind of lean on in case you don't see it. I mean, it's not easy, especially when the ball is flying so fast. I think it gives a perspective on the both ends, and I think once you have that, I think it's really special.
Finally, speaking of referees and umpires, I'm making a portrait on the Swedish umpire Mohamed Layani, who's very popular, it seems, on the tour. What can you say about him as an umpire or a person?
He's a very special umpire. I'm not gonna lie. If he's listening now, no, I'm kidding. I think he's a great guy. He loves his job. He takes a lot of pride on it, which is pretty nice to see, and he does I think an unbelievable job also to speak the language of anywhere we are. We were in China a few days ago, and then he was like trying to tell them to keep it quiet in Chinese and all that. So I think that's pretty cool. I think people appreciate it, the fans appreciate it, and he definitely loves what he's doing.